welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm going to be doing a new kind of segment on my channel which is called Margie Recommends. So this is just stuff that I'm liking in the minute and that I kind of want to just share with you. So it's not tying me down to making it monthly or anything, just whenever I feel like it. So let's begin. I've got everything written down on my phone. Okay, so the first favourite or like thing I really have been enjoying doing is just like the ritual of doing my makeup. I feel like I go through phases of like wanting to do my makeup and not wanting to do my makeup, and especially I think towards the end of term I don't tend to spend that much time on it, and before this week I've kind of just been having really chill no makeup days, but I've just really enjoyed doing it, and it just kind of like the ritual of it and just kind of looking at the results after really have lifted my mood recently. So yeah, I really like that. So I recommend some sort of grooming thing to just keep on top of, or like do every day, just to kind of make you feel a little bit, I don't know, better. Even like doing your nails or something. I've started doing my nails because they're not getting ruined by doing my course and like being in the studio. So that's the first thing I really recommend. The second thing I recommend is like having a sippy cup. I know this sounds like ridiculous, but I really prefer having a straw, and it just makes me drink more water. I do have a water bottle, but I prefer to use that like when I'm out and about, when I'm at uni, because I think having a sippy cup makes me like remember to fill it up more so with glasses and just like carrying it around. And also I can be really clumsy, so the amount of times I've dropped this, and luckily not much water's gone anywhere because of the lid, is great. But I did mention before, but I really appreciate the straw. The third thing I recommend are birkenstocks. Mine here, they look a little bit worse for wear. I have had them for a year now, and it's been so hot and sunny here in the UK, and these are the only like sandals I have here at home in Norwich, as opposed to like home in London. So yeah, I've really been enjoying those, and I quite like how like neutral but different they are. They've got this, they're this like nice soft khaki suede, and they've got this really nice kind of distressed rose gold coppery buckle, so I really like them. The next thing I've really been enjoying is my backpack. I have one for uni, but this is just my like one that I take into town. It is this like light suede grey material with like this leather detail at the bottom, and it's got like leather straps as well, and then just fabric here, and it's got these two zips, and you can kind of unbutton it there and then unzip. And I've got stuff inside, and it's got like a back pocket, and I've just really been enjoying using this. I've recently kind of been done with uni for the year, so that's kind of what I've been using to get from A to B in town and just out and about. So yeah, I really like it, and I kind of like how slouchy it is. It's a little bit different. Yeah, I really like it. It kind of reminds me of this really nice Whistles one that was about some time ago. This one's from ASOS, I forgot to mention, and I got it in January, I think. It was a gift for my birthday from my mum, so yeah, I really like it. Next, I thought I'd talk about music I'm loving. I have really been into Catfish and the Bottlemen recently. I don't know what it is, but I've really been into them, basically. My favourite songs from them are, I think at the top of my list is Soundcheck, mainly for the interlude in the middle, which is just like amazing. Where did they play last week? They were in Isle of Wight last week, and I follow Absolute Radio on Twitter, and they were saying that they had like recorded some artists' performances, live performances. So they tweeted that like the Catfish one was up, so I listened to that like entire set like over and over again, and music live is always good. Them live, amazing. And then listening to the interlude from Soundcheck was just incredible. Love it. So yeah, what other songs do I like? I really like Tyrants. They also played that live on that as well. I'm going to link that in the description if you are interested. I also, what do I like? Cocoon, that's just like a classic. Homesick's lovely. I really like anything Glasgow and Heathrow. Yeah, I like those songs. Another artist I have really been into is, I want to say it's Haitus, Kaiyote, and I've really been into their song Nakamarra. I think it was a bit popular ages ago, and my first memory of it, I think, is that my sister probably played it. I stumbled across it in my Discover Weekly, I want to say, which is like a playlist curated by Spotify for you, with music that they think you'll like. I really like it. Like yesterday I listened to it so many times, and I think I'm going to try and learn to play it on the piano. I also thought that I would mention I have really been enjoying playing the piano again. I would love to try and get my guitar down here, but like the logistics of taking that on the train and the tube just kind of terrify me a little bit. And also I feel like it's really difficult, more so than the piano, and I'm kind of getting back into the piano. I haven't learnt too many songs, but like I'm getting into it and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, it's been nice having the downtime to play and sing along and whatnot. Another thing I've really been enjoying in terms of like creativity is writing. Just kind of getting all of the stuff in my brain out just on paper or onto the computer. I've really been enjoying that. It's been really cathartic and therapeutic. Just maybe like writing from the perspective of others or myself. So yeah, that's been really enjoyable. I will link some poems below. I also thought that I would mention some TV shows I've really been enjoying. I've really been enjoying House of Cards on Netflix. That's really good. It's like all about the White House and the way like America's run, and following a particular protagonist called Francis Underwood, and his like evil, corrupt way of working his way up through the like pyramid of power, which has been really interesting and like captivating, because I think it's quite difficult for a series to actually like capture my attention, because I often stop series and just like can't be bothered. Like for example with Orange is the New Black, I haven't even finished season 1, but I did start season 5, which actually hasn't been too bad, but again I've stopped, not really feeling it that much. I might pick it up again. And the other show I've really been enjoying is Chewing Gum, because it's just a bit raucous and a bit mad really. I finished season 1. I did start watching it last year, but I kind of stopped for some reason. And I think I'm on season 2 now, and it is just pretty incredible. It's British, and it focuses around a girl called Tracy who's like in her mid-20s, living on an estate, and just like the in and outs of her life and her love life. And yeah, it's just like very British, a bit crude, bit wacky and out there, but like really humorous. Like the stuff that she comes up with is amazing. And the actress that plays her, I forget her name, but she won a BAFTA for it, and yeah, it's just really like well acclaimed, and I definitely recommend it. The last thing I thought I'd mention is scones. I've really like developed a craving for scones recently, like freshly baked scones, I don't know how people say it. Scone, I think scone is what people tend to say, as opposed to a scone, but I don't know, either way it doesn't really bother me. I've really been enjoying the freshly baked ones from Marks and Spencer's bakery section. They're my favourite. I prefer a plain one, but I don't mind a fruit one, because often the plain ones go really quickly. And I've been loving those with clotted cream and jam, and it's just been like the highlight of my summer so far. I've really been enjoying that. I like to put on the clotted cream and then the jam, because that just makes sense, and it's just a bit more practical just in terms of the condiments there. But some people prefer to do jam then the clotted cream. I think that's a Devon versus Cornwall, like the Devon or the Cornish way to do it. I don't know which version, the version I prefer, which one that is. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, so yes, those were my favourites and recommendations at this current time. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know some things that you're enjoying as well, because I'd love to get your recommendations too. And I will see you next time with another video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!